Good morning, students. Glad to meet you. We are the e-learning program of Jaffna Hindu College. In my last session, I had taught about the active voice and passive voice for present tense, and today we are continuing it in past, for past, future, and for modal verbs. Where we use active voice, we use it when the doer of a sentence or doer of an action is clear. If the doer is given importance, we should use the active voice. And when the action gets importance, we use the passive voice. Right? In active voice, it is used when the doer of the sentence is important to be mentioned, and it is used when we want to know what is done by the people. When what is done by the people, what is done is important here. Here, by what is done by the people or things. Subject is the doer here, and it is used when we want to make the doer of the sentence prominent. To make the doer prominent, we should use the active voice. When our focus is on the doer, we use the active voice. And when we use passive voice, we use it mostly in the when we are most interested in the action performed, we use the passive voice. When we are most interested in the action than the person, we use the passive voice. When our focus is on the action, what is happened, we use the passive voice. And if we don't know who the doer is, for example, the bank was robbed, or some people were killed in the war, we don't know who killed, we don't know the doer, so we use the passive voice. And if the doer is not important, so in some instances like John Kennedy was elected as the president, he was elected, we don't the doer is not important. Oh, it is obvious, the people elected him, the doer is the people elected him. Oh, we can change it into passive voice and use it as the John F. Kennedy was elected as the president. And we use it for formal reports. When we are writing minutes, we use the passive voice mostly. The meeting was adjourned. Oh, the members were elected. In those instances, like reports and minutes, we use the passive voice than the active voice. And description of some processes, like producing tea. How to produce the tea from the tea leaves. The tea leaves were picked, they were let to dry, like that. We use passive voice in some processes. And for academic writings, that is such as reporting or like minutes or something else. Here, let's go through how to change the past active to a past passive, simple past. A homeless man won the lottery. Here you can find out the subject by asking the question who the homeless man. So this is a subject. This subject performs the action. Who performed? The homeless man. So here the subject gets the importance, won the lottery. But did the homeless man win? Is the question, gives the object for you. What did he win? The lottery. This is the object. When asking question what or to whom with the verb given, you can get the answer as a object. The active voice is direct, straightforward and shorter. when we use passive sentence, now the object of the active sentence becomes the subject of the passive, and a be verb and a past participle is added when changing the active voice into passive voice. The same tense of the active is followed into passive also. So the object here is the lottery, so we brought it to the beginning, the lottery. It is singular and it is past tense, so the be verb we can use for singular past is was. And we should change the main verb into past participle. The main verb won, the past participle of won is also won. So the lottery was won by a homeless man. The subject is brought here by using the preposition by. So this action is done to the subject, was won. What was won? The lottery was won. Right? Here's how we change the active voice into passive voice. We use the second form of verb, that is the past, and we use the was or were plus third form, that is the past participle of the verb. Look at the examples. The girl clicked selfie. Who? The girl. So this is the subject, and what did she do? Is clicked. This is the verb, and what did she click is the answer of that gives object. So the object is brought to the beginning, selfie, singular, and at the same time it is in simple past. So the be verb we should use is was. Selfie was plus past participle. This is the ed, irregular verb. So the past participle is also the same. Selfie was clicked by. The subject is brought here with by girl. The next one, girls clicked selfie. Here the subject is plural, but the object is singular here. So when we bring the object to the beginning, selfie, it is singular and it is in simple past. So the be verb is was, and the past participle clicked by girls. And for the third one, girls clicked selfies. Here the subject and the object are in plural. So when we bring the object to the beginning, selfies, plural and simple past. So the be verb we should use here is were. Selfies were plus past participle, it is a regular verb. So ed, clicked by girls. So the be verb that we should use is decided according to the object of the active voice that becomes the subject of the passive voice here. And when we change the negative sentences passive, she didn't bring the flowers. The affirmative sentence was changed into negative by adding not with the main verb. The verb was earlier brought, and the brought contains a did plus bring. Was brought. So we add the not with did and made this sentence. Sri didn't bring the flowers. Who? The subject is Sri. What didn't he do? Didn't bring. So this is a verb. What didn't he bring is the flowers. So this is the object. So bring the object to the beginning, the flowers, plural and simple past. So the be verb we should use is were, but it is in negative. So we should add not to the verb, not for the main verb. The not is added with the be verb. So the flowers weren't brought by Sri. And the second one, Lally didn't light the lamp. Who? Lally. So subject is Lally here. What didn't she do? Didn't light. So not lit. Did plus light gives you lit. make it negative by adding not to did. So Lally didn't light the lamp. When we change it, who? Lally. What didn't she do? Didn't light. What didn't she light? The lamp. So the object is the lamp here. So bring the object to the beginning, the lamp. Now it is the subject of this passive sentence. The lamp, singular and simple past. So the be verb we should use is was. But it is negative here. So add the not with the be verb was. And now the be verb is wasn't. Lit. The past participle of light is lit by Lally. So when we change the negative sentences into passive, the not is added with was or were, not with the main verb. When we change the yes or no questions of simple past tense. Did Banu sell the house? This is a yes or no question. The questions that begins with be verb or the helping verb or with the modal verbs and gives the answer yes or no are called the yes or no questions. When we change the yes or no questions, first we have to change them into statement word order. As we studied earlier, change it into the statement word order. Did Banu sell the house? It was earlier, it was in the statement word order like that. The did was with sell and the main verb was sold. To make it the yes or no question, we separated the did from sold and brought it to the beginning. So again we have to make it into statement word order. Again we have to make it into statement word order. So bring the did with sell and make it as sold. Banu sold the house is the statement here. So now you can change it into passive voice. Who? Banu. What did she do? Sold. What did she sell? The house. So this is the object. So bring the object to the beginning, the house, singular and simple past. So the be verb is was. The past participle of sold is sold by Banu. She is the doer. And now they have given you the question. So you have to make it as question. So bring the be verb to the beginning. Now, was the house sold by Banu? This is the perfect question order in passive voice for yes or no question. If you don't change it to the statement word order, you can't make it completely. It is difficult to make it correct. Now for WH questions. Where did he get this treasure? For WH questions, keep the WH to remain at the same place. The WH should be in the same place, don't change it. But the remaining sentence should be changed into the word order, statement order. So the did joins with get again and he got this treasure. Did plus get gives you the got. Who? He. So the subject is he. What did he do? He got. So the verb got. What did he get? It is the treasure. So this is the object. As usual, bring the object after the WH. So this treasure, singular and simple past. So the be verb used is was plus past participle for get is got. This treasure was got by him. But it is not perfect now. Before that, you have to bring the bring the be verb after the WH before the subject again. So now the question is, where was this treasure got by him? After changing into passive voice in the statement word order, again you have to make it to a question. Now here are some exercises for you, how to change them. Look at the first one. She sang a song. Who? She, subject. What did she do? Sang. What did she sing? A song. So this is the object here. So bring the object to the beginning. A song, singular and past tense. So was. The past participle of sing is sung. A song was sung by her. She changes into her. It is subject pronoun here, and here it becomes as object pronoun. So the chart is given you earlier, I think so. Look at the second one. Charles Dickens wrote the book. Who? Charles Dickens. So this is the subject, and what did he do? He write. So this is the verb. What did he write? The book. This is the object. So bring the object to the beginning. The book, singular and past tense. So we use was. The book was. The past participle of write is written by Charles Dickens. And the third one, she didn't win the prize. Who is the subject? She. What didn't she do? Didn't win. So this is the verb. And what didn't she win? The prize. This is the object. So bring the object to the beginning. The prize. The prize, singular and simple past. So the be verb that we should use is was, but it is in negative, so we should add not with was, so it will be wasn't. The past participle of win is won by. She becomes her. The fourth one, did you tell them? This is a yes or no question. So before that you have to make it into statement order. How was it earlier? You told them was the statement earlier, and now you have to change it. How can you change it? There, who, you, so this is the subject. What did you do? Told, this is the verb. What did you told is not given here, but to whom did you told? Them. So this is the object. Object can be found by asking question what or to whom with the verb. Here the object is them. So now change it into passive voice. How can you change it? Them is brought to the beginning. It is object pronoun here. When changing into passive, it becomes the subject. So subject of them is they. They plural. So the be verb we should use for past plural is were. They were. The past participle is the same. Told by you. The subject pronoun and the object pronoun are same for you. So they were told by you. This is the statement word order. But you have to change it into question, yes or no question. So bring the be verb to the beginning, and now the answer is were they told by you. This is the answer. Right. Next one. Did the little boy send all the candy bars? Right. Now who? The little boy is the yes or no question. So join they did with send, and now the question is, the statement is, the little boy sent all the candy bars. Who? The little boy. What did he do? Send. But did he send all the candy bars? So the object is candy bars. So all the candy bars, plural and past. So the be verb we should use is were. The past participle of sent is also sent. sent by the little boy. This is the statement word order. Now you have to make it into question word order. So bring the be verb to the beginning to make it as yes or no question. So now the question is verb all the candy bars sent by the little boy. This is the question. How did they steal the car? This is a WH question, so keep the WH at the same place, don't mess it up. Change the remaining question into statement word order, so it joins with steal, and now it looks like they stole the car, and there's the WH how at the beginning. Now change it into passive voice. Who, they, what did they do? Stole. What did they stole? The car. So the object is the car. So when changing the car, singular and simple past. So the be verb we use is was. The past participle of stole is stolen by them. Right. Now there's how, and we have to make it again into question word order. So bring the be verb before the subject. So now how, the be verb brought is was. The car stolen by them. This is the question word order. When the question word begins with who, the passive question starts with whom. Then for past continuous, an action happened for a particular time in the past can be expressed in using past continuous tense. When using past continuous tense, for active voice we use was over plus present participle, or we can call it as ing verb. And when we change it into passive voice, was over plus ing is joined with be, and the main verb is changed into past participle. If it looks like was eating, the passive voice will be was over being eaten. Was over being eaten. Right. So in when changing the past continuous into passive, we add being and change the main verb into past participle. Look at the examples. They were playing cricket when they were young. Right. Who, they, subject. What were they doing? Were playing cricket. This is the verb. What were they playing? Cricket. So this is the object. Bring the object to the beginning. Cricket. It is singular, so was plus being. It is a continuous action or progressive action. So we should use the present participle. So being. Change the main verb into past participle. Played by them. And then add the remaining sentence there. Anita was making flowers when I entered the room. Who? Anita. So this is the subject. What was she doing? Was making, verb. What was she making? Flowers. This is the object. So bring the object to the beginning. Flowers, plural and past. So verb plus being. The main verb is changed into past participle made. by Anita when I entered the room. When changing the negative, the boys weren't watching television. Who? The boys. Object. What were they not doing? They were not watching. What were they not watching? The television. So bring the object to the beginning, television. Singular and past, so the be verb is was. But it is negative here, so add the not with the be verb, not with the main verb. Wasn't. Being watched, past participle by the boys. And for yes or no questions, as we looked earlier, we should change it into the statement word order and then change it into passive voice. Again, make them into questions. So, was Virgin taking photographs? The verse was after the subject earlier. So, Virgin was taking photographs. It is the statement, affirmative. Change it into passive. Who? Virgin. What was he doing? Was taking. What was he taking? Photographs, object. So, bring the object to the beginning, photographs. Now, it is the subject of the passive voice, but it is in plural. So, the be verb we should use is were. Photographs were plus being, it is a progressive action. So, we should use the present participle with be, being. The past participle of the main verb is taken, being taken by Virgin. Now, it is in the statement word order in passive voice. Again, you have to give it in the question word order, question. So, bring the verb to the beginning. Now, the question is, were photographs being taken by Virgin? Now, for past perfect tense. When using active, the most easiest tense is the past perfect, because we don't want to bother about the subject of the passive voice, whether it is singular or plural. We use had, and already there is the past participle, so we don't need to change the verb into past participle. Just between had and past participle. Bring the object to the beginning as the subject, and bring the subject to the end of the sentence by using the preposition by, and add it at been between had and the past participle. This is the only change you have to make. Ranjit had written a notice. Who? Ranjit. So, subject here is Ranjit. What had he done? Had written, this is the verb. What had he written? A notice, this is the object. So, bring the object to the beginning, a notice. Had, whether it is singular or plural, we use had, because the past of has and have is had. So, had plus been plus past participle. The past participle is also already given in the active voice. So, a notice had been written by Ranjit. Some examples: people had cleaned their roads. Who? The people. What had they done? Had cleaned. What had they cleaned? Their roads. So, bring the object here, the roads or their roads. It's plural, but there is no need to check for plural or singular. The roads had been cleaned by people. Mother had cut the vegetables earlier. So, the object is the cut the vegetable. So, this is the object. Object is brought to the beginning. The vegetables had been plus past participle of cut is also cut. This is also a past participle. So, vegetables had been cut by mother earlier. And when using negative, we should add not to had. The policeman had caught the thief. Who? The policeman. What had he done? Hadn't caught. What hadn't he caught, or who hadn't he caught? The thief. So, the object is the thief. Bring the object to the beginning. The thief hadn't been caught by the policeman. the not is added with had. And when changing the questions into passive, had Susan painted these pictures? This is a yes or no question. When changing it, you have to make it into statement word order. So, bring the had after the subject here. Susan had painted these pictures. So, change it into passive voice. Who? Susan. What had he done? Had painted. What had he painted? These pictures. So, bring the object to the beginning. These pictures had been plus past participle painted by Susan. And again bring the had to the beginning to make it yes or no question. Had these pictures been painted by Susan? When bringing the had, be careful that change the first letter of the sentence into capital and then change this into small. WH questions. Where had they built a new house? Keep the WH at the same place and change the remaining sentence into passive. They had built a new house. Change it. Who? They. What had they done? Had built. What had they built? A new house. So, the object is brought here. A new house had been plus past participle, had been built by them. Again you have to make it question. So, bring the had before the subject. So, where had a new house been built by them? So, when changing the questions WH or yes or no question, you have to make it into statement word order and then again change it into the question. For simple future, we use will or shall plus verb. Here, when changing it into passive, will or shall plus be plus verb past participle. So, for modal verbs and future tense, we use be plus past participle. We add be and change the main verb into past participle. Look here, my parents will take us to the park. Who? My parents. Subject. What will they do? Will take. Whom will they take? Us. Here, what will they take is not given, but whom will they take? Us. So, this is the object pronoun here. When changing it into subject pronoun, it changes as we. We will plus be plus past participle. Will be plus past participle of take is taken to the park by our parents. Changing the negative. Tarun won't put on the new dress tomorrow. This is a phrasal verb, put on. Who? Tarun. What won't he do? Won't put on. What won't he put on? The new dress. So, this is the object. Bring the object to the beginning. The new dress. Won't be put on. Be plus past participle. The not is added with the will again. Will not be put on by Tarun. Changing the yes or no questions. Will you submit the assignments tomorrow? So, change it to the statement word order. The will goes after the subject and now the statement is you will submit the assignment tomorrow. Who? You. What will you do? Will submit. What will you submit? The assignment. So, the object is the assignment. Bring it to the beginning. The assignment will be plus past participle. So, will be past participle of submit is submitted by you. Object pronoun and subject pronoun are same for you. So, you tomorrow. Now, it is a statement word order. So, change it into a question to the beginning and now will the assignment be submitted by you tomorrow. Going to is also states the near future that we have intended to do in the near future. We are ready, we are going to do it in a few seconds. If so, we can use going to. It also states the future actions. So, when we use going to, we use be verb plus going to plus verb stem. I am Isa or going plus going to plus verb stem. Where we use I am, when the subject is I, we use I am, and when the subject is he, she, it or singular, we can use is, and if the subject is plural or you, we, they, we can use are. Here when we change it, I am is are plus going to be plus past participle. We add be and change the main verb into past participle here. Look at the example. Rohit is going to arrange the books. Who? Rohit. What is he going to do? What is he doing? Is going to arrange. So this is the verb. What is he going to arrange? The books. So this is the object. So bring the object to the beginning, the books. It is plural, so the be verb here used is are. But earlier it was Rohit, so singular they used is. But when we change it, the object becomes the subject of the passive sentence. So it is in plural, so we should use are. The books are going to plus be. Going to be the past participle of the main verb arranged by Rohit. Here's a chart how the modal verbs are changed. Can plus verb stem changes as can be plus past participle. May plus verb stem we use he may sing well. How can we change this? Who, he, so this is the subject. What may he do? What may he do? May sing. This is the verb, may sing. May plus verb stem. What may he sing? The object is not given here, but we can assume that it may be songs. So the object here we can use is songs. So bring the object to the beginning, songs. Don't bother whether it is singular or plural. Both use the verb may, songs may, plus be, may be. The past participle of the main verb sing is sung by him. Well. Right. So all the modal verbs have the same structure as be plus past participle. Be plus past participle. Might be plus past participle. Have to be plus past participle. Could be plus past participle. Examples. Susila can prepare the lunch. Who? Susila. This is the subject. What can she do? Can plus verb stem. Can prepare verb. What can she prepare? The lunch. This is the object. So bring the object to the beginning. The lunch. Can plus verb be plus past participle. Can be prepared by Susila. And the second one, Vishwa may cancel the program. Who? Vishwa. What may he do? May cancel. What may he cancel? The program. Bring the object to the beginning. The program. May plus be plus past participle of the main verb cancelled by Vishwa. This is a question, yes or no question. Could they help me? So change it to the statement word order. Bring the could after the subject they. They could help me. Now change it into passive voice. Who? They. What could they do? Could help. Whom did they could help? Whom could they help? Me. Here what could they help? No, does not give the answer. Whom could they help? Me. So here me is the object here. When we change it into passive, it should be the subject. So subject pronoun is I. I could be plus past participle helped by. They is now the object, so it is them. This is the statement and change it again as yes or no question. So bring the could before the subject. So now could I be helped by, could I be helped by them? This chart depicts what we have studied in this lesson. They give the example with the same verb. Then you can see it briefly. For present simple, delivers changes as are delivered. For past simple, delivered is now were delivered. The subject is plural, so we used were, otherwise we should use was. Future simple, will deliver becomes will be delivered. Will be plus past participle. She is delivering, present continuous. So, letters plural, so are being delivered. She was delivering, past continuous. It is changed, were being delivered. The subject is plural there, so we used were, otherwise we should use was. She is going to deliver, the letters are going to be delivered. And for present perfect, she has delivered is now have been delivered. For past perfect, had delivered is now had been delivered. Infinitive, has to plus deliver, have to plus delivered. All the infinitives becomes the same. And for modals, must deliver, here must be delivered. Let us have a question. Finally, look at this. Our class last year, so was singular, last year, so past tense, was plus past participle, decorated. For the Vesak festival last year, the children, it is they are describing about the festival happened last year, celebrated last year, so it should be in the past tense. The children, plural, simple past, so were asked. First go through the paragraph and you can find out what tense you have to use. To bring tissue papers, a beautiful Vesak lantern, singular and past, so was made. By some boys, it, singular and past tense, so it was hung outside the class. We dashed by our class teacher. We, plural, so were plus past participle, were helped by our class teacher. Every year, here they use every year. So this usual activity, so use simple present. A Sheila campaign, singular and simple present, is organized. This is how you are going to face questions in your examination. Most often the active voice and passive voice questions can be seen in your final exam paper in UG O level. In our school, the Sheila campaign, it is about the campaign that happens every year, so it should be in simple present. Again is plus past participle held just before the Vesak festival last year. Beside this, there was a large Shramadana too. The school garden, beside this, there was. So it happened in the past, a large Shramadana campaign. So the sentence should be in the past tense. The school garden was cleaned and the college shrine room, singular and the past, was painted in the Shramadana. A Shramadana dash next year. So it depicts the future. So will be plus past participle held, will be held. To all the students and the teachers, Right, about the VESAC program. So, it happened in the past. So, all the teachers and all the students and the teachers, plural and past, were thanked. When they give you questions, they mix up all the tenses. So, don't be confused, go through the paragraph or the sentence and find out in which tense you have to complete it. Best of luck. Thank you.